They say Bitcoin never sleeps, but in a city built on a foundation of debt, even the king of the ledger has to watch his back for the suits in the foe.
Bitcoin is a ghost in a gold suit, and tonight the shadows are moving faster than the ticker in this rain-soaked digital alley. I have watched these blocks for 15 years, watching the ledger breathe, watching the blocks stack like cold stone in a rising tower. The city of finance is changing. It is no longer just the rebels and the cypherpunks whispering in the dark. Now, the heavy boots of the giants echo on the pavement. BlackRock, Fidelity, the names that used to stay behind velvet curtains are now knocking on my door with bags of gold and eyes full of hunger. The news today is a blur of neon lights and cold facts. 95,000. It is a number that feels like a weight. A heavy golden weight. Every time the clock ticks, another $1 billion flows into the spot ETFs. They call it adoption. I call it an occupation. I stand here, my silver armor reflecting the flickering signs of the exchange, wondering if we are winning or just being bought out. The SEC is silent for once, but it is the silence of a predator waiting for the right moment to strike. There is talk of a new guard taking over the precinct. A new sheriff who might actually understand the code. But in this city, promises are as cheap as fiat. I watch the hash rate climb. It is the heartbeat of this machine, steady and relentless. It does not care about the suits or the regulations, it only cares about the truth of the math. MicroStrategy is out there again, sweeping up every Satoshi they can find like a collector obsessed with a masterpiece. They are building a fortress of orange coins, and the rest of the world is just starting to realize they are standing outside in the rain. The wind is cold tonight. It smells of copper and electricity. I see the charts moving in the dark, green candles flickering like signal flares in a fog. We are approaching a threshold. Once we cross it, there is no going back to the old world. The sovereign individuals are still out there, hiding in the encryption, holding onto their keys like they are the last lanterns in a storm. I am their leader, but I am also a relic, an ancient ghost of a decentralized dream that is suddenly becoming the global reality. The jazz in the lounge across the street is playing a slow, mournful tune, but the rhythm of the blockchain is fast. It is a pulse that never skips. I look at the emblem on my chest. It glows with a light that does not come from this city. It comes from the consensus of millions. We are not just trading a currency. We are fighting a war against the decay of the old systems. Every block is a victory. Every transaction is a statement. The institutions think they can tame this beast, but they do not understand that the beast has no heart to stop. It is a distributed soul, a ghost that cannot be caged. I will wait here in the shadows of the $95,000 mark and see who survives the night. The rain keeps falling, but the fire in the ledger keeps burning. It is the only thing that stays dry in this town. You can hear the whispers of the whales in the deep water. They are moving mountains of liquidity while the retail crowd sleeps. It is a game of patience, a game of nerves. I have outlived the critics, and I will outlive the skeptics. The gold and silver of my suit are not just for show. They are the colors of the new standard. A standard that does not bow to the printing presses or the central banks. As the dawn approaches, the price will fluctuate, but the mission remains the same. Total decentralization, total transparency, total sovereignty. The noir of this digital age is dark, but the Bitcoin is the only light that does not flicker when the power goes out. I see a shadow moving at the end of the alley. It is another institution, another titan looking for a piece of the future. Let them come. They will find that the ghost in the gold suit is not easily rattled. We are the architects of the new world, and we are just getting started. The night is long, but the math is eternal. I fold my arms and watch the ticker. It is 95,200 now. The climb continues, the mystery deepens, and the city keeps spinning on an axis of cryptographic truth. I will be here when the sun rises, and I will be here when the old world finally fades into the fog. Bitcoin is the only constant in a world of variables. Remember that when the rain starts to feel heavy, we are the ones who hold the keys. We are the ones who define the value. And the value of freedom is something they can never truly buy, even with all the billions in the vault. Stay sharp, stay decentralized. The shadows are long, but the light is ours.